Hey, my HCG family. I hope I can get this done before my son stops running on the treadmill. Just letting you know what's going on. Today I took a half of my dose of HCG. I'm out of it, the bottle that I had mixed up. And I decided that I wasn't going to mix any more HCG up, just to be on it until Christmas time and then start back up in January. There's just too much stuff going on, too much stress, and I just didn't want to have to think about it, and I don't want to. I had one of those, moments yesterday when I was cooking for my husband. Literally, that was like, the hell with it. I'm going to eat me these fried potatoes. And so, they were just 4 little, square, okay, let me say that, just a little bit, just little teeny, where I had roasted them, and you know how you chopped them up, and I roasted them, and then I was warming them up in the frying pan for his dinner, and it was actually what was left over, which was like little bits in that. But I ate it, and there was 2 pieces of sausage left over, and I wound up eating that, and I was just like, my head was pounding. I had just from the stress, the top of my head, felt like it was pow. And so I took the dose. I took the dose last night, and when I was taking it, I noticed that I knew when I got up this morning that it was going to be under 0.5. So I take 1 milligram of HCG RX. I put 0.5 of it under my tongue in the morning and 0.5 in the evening under my tongue. And so I knew when I got up today that it was under 0.5, so it wasn't the full. And so I won't be taking any HCG tonight. So I don't know why that was so hard for me to explain. So I was going to mix up another batch, which would be like 50. That's him. That's him. That's Houston running on the treadmill. Call it, you freaking freaks me out. So, clutch, no. Sorry. So anyway, I just decided not to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and do the 72 hours-ish, and then I'm going to go into phase 3 and just continue in phase 3 for 21 days, and then another 3 weeks into phase 4, which would be just phase 3 except for adding, maybe a couple of things, and then starting back up at the end of January to do another round. I would like to get another 20 pounds off, be in the 160, see how I feel. My daughter's getting married in June, and I would kind of like to be able to wear, a nice summer dress. She's having an outdoors wedding, with a tent and everything. And so I would like to, be able to find me a dress, a nice summer dress, to wear and not feel frumpy. And so that's it. We just got a call. Now they're going to transport my dad into a rehab center tonight at 6, and I'm just really concerned about it. Very, very concerned. He's had some rough nights with this coughing and feels like he can't breathe, and he can breathe, and it's just been stressful on him and stressful on my sister and I, and we had to have a talk with my mom. She had to step up to the plate, Mom, because you are his wife. You mean more to him than his next breath, literally. And we can only do so much. So she needs to make every opportunity to be there, to see him, to visit with him, to yell at him, because he's used to being yelled at. So he misses that. It's sick, but he misses it. So Anyway, I'm getting ready to meet them over there at the rehab center, and I hope he gets good care there. I just pray he gets good care there. They're so hard to find. Unless you've got money, lots of money, you've got to depend on Medicare and Medicaid, and you've got to put trust that they're going to give you adequate care, but that's not always the case. And we've been through this situation when my dad had the stroke. So anyway, I don't want this to be long. So today I've eaten, it's 4:53 p.m., December the 13th. I have had 3 scrambled eggs. Yeah, I did have eggs. And that's all I've had today. I'm actually not hungry. I just made a fresh pot of coffee. That's me. Hey. It's just real sensitive. His schedule's all screwed up. Calm down. Come here. Come here. Come. I know you guys have seen him with all of his hair, but that's just when it all grows out. He's only 2 years old. He looks like an older man. This is Clutch. Oh, look how cute you look in there. There's not a sweet boy. This is my boy. He's got a goatee. We leave this long when he gets shaved because he doesn't shed, so. Say hi. No tongue. Thank you. Ooh, anyway. Okay. Enough of that. So I just wanted to check in. I did not weigh myself this morning, so I didn't get my last. I might always want to go the other side. I didn't get my last dose weigh in, so I figure it's going to be, even after yesterday, I'm hoping it was in the 180s or something like that. And actually, my plan was I set my bottle out and everything, and was going to go ahead and mix up another batch to do for the rest of this weekend and the rest of next. Hold on. Actually, I was actually going to start the 72 hours on the 21st, do the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and then start phase 3 on the 24th. And because I wanted to do it that way, but you know, we're already 13. I'm not going to mix up a batch that's good for 15 days just to do for that short a time, because HCG is precious. And then I decided to go ahead and just actually do the 6 weeks, 3 of phase 3 and 3 of phase 4. And then start back up at the end of January, I believe, is when it would put me back in the end of January, and then do another 40-day round. So hopefully that is my plan, Lord willing. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, I feel fine. I feel fine in my clothes. Yeah, I would have liked to been a little further out of the 180s, but it is what it is, and there's just way too many other things right now for my brain to focus on than this weight. Although I do not want to gain the weight back up, I am not going to lose or I'm not going to gain what I have already released. I don't want to do this. I want this to work. I want to be like her, and so that's where I am. So I love you guys. I'm watching vlogs as I can, and you know, trying to comment on, kind of keep you posted a little bit on Facebook. But I know you all have been through this. I mean, every, you know, Peggy, she's been, you know, she's going through something. It's very. I have my sister. And so we both kind of have to pull together and do what we can and just put the rest of it in God's hands. And that's what I'm trying to do. So, love you guys.